Hi, hello, welcome to the Galactic Consularship Report brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is HMSG Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliberate the findings for Scorpio. Okay, it could be North Node or rising sign. Start with your rising sign. If you do not know your rising, go to your North Node. Everything else becomes less accurate depending on the time of month and year and your specific chart. We already have the energies out here. I'll continue to shuffle with the clarifiers. And we start off with the gospel song. It's like oracles and priestesses in my community. We know it, but I can see it all now. Basically, something's opening up. Now, for Scorpio, this is the fourth house event. The sun is transiting our fourth house. And there's less of an issue right now than usual since it's not that we already started with the cards, it's that the deck cut itself away from the intercessor, meaning things are not as bad, even if it appears to be that way. We have the Strength card, the Chariot card, the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles means needing a legacy, needing to enshrine, to build, needing to institutionalize something of that nature. Now we have a skilled victory here. There may be Saturn and Sun conjunct in Leo. So maybe somebody has their Saturn in the 10th house, especially for Scorpio rising. Saturn would be in Leo in the 10th. Scorpio would be on the rising. So we could also have a Leo midheaven with Scorpio in the 10th house as a scratch that. We could also have a Leo midheaven, Scorpio rising with Saturn in the 10th house. Somebody may also be in Aries with Saturn conjunct Mars. Or they could be a Cancer rising with Mars and Aries. So you have Scorpio rising, Cancer rising. For the Scorpio rising, Saturn would be in Leo in the 10th house. If for the Cancer rising, Mars would be in Aries in the 10th house. We're getting some confirmations here already. We have the World card. World card 10 of Wands. Somebody could have their Saturn in Sagittarius. For the Aries midheaven, that would be the Cancer rising. You may have your Mars or Venus there in that 10th house. So there's an energy here of Hangman, Justice, King of Cups. So some truth may be coming out around the father or somebody that we're committed to nurturing. A different perspective is coming. It may be through a betrayal, but oftentimes it's because we're detached and something doesn't affect us as much. We have a lot of kind of like hidden moon energy. The Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups. There's even moon energy in the Strength card. It's the moon conjunct Leo or Saturn conjunct Leo or Sun conjunct Leo. So there's also moon energy in the chariot card. So there's something kind of building in the background. We need peace from something. And I honestly think what we're noticing is that, oh, I'm moving into a little bit of comfort, but there's been crisis. And oh, okay, I have things to keep doing, places to keep going, like movement to keep making, improvements, achievements, accomplishments to keep making. But actually, I'm kind of cozy, I'm kind of safe, I'm kind of comfortable. And then I thought we had a double seven. We actually have a triple seven. So something's evening out or balancing out. We're getting something. Oh, okay. It's an alert that something's about to come in. So we might be planting seeds, but these seeds are going to pay off. What we need to recognize here is that something is going to quickly start moving, and it's not the time to be distrustful as long as we have our own sense of something. I feel like it's our own sense of boundaries. We don't have any core cards in the swords. So we have Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. That's needing to make an investment, needing to plant seeds, needing to needing to sow seeds, kind of deal. We have the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So that's wanting to take a stand, wanting to defend something. We have the King of Cups and the Four of Cups. So that's wanting to detach. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I said that already. King of Wands, Ten of Wands. So that's wanting to erect some foundation, wanting to build something that is like it lasts a while. King of Wands, Four of Wands. We want to build an empire. We want to build a position of power. King of Wands, Two of Wands. We're wanting to have options. We're wanting to have choices. We want to choose where we want to kind of be entrepreneurial, choose where we're going to be. So we might be trying to get a business off the ground here. Somebody might have their moon in Libra. So I feel like we're choosing where we're going to retreat to for safety. We're building our home base, and our home base doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, this is our lair. Oh, this is our home. Oh, it just means like, where do we go for safety, security, peace? Where do we go to recuperate, rejuvenate, recover? Again, another king with the Two of Wands. This is the King of Kings, meaning the Emperor, but this is also meaning Mars in Aries. We have a double pair of fours. What does that mean? Yeah, so we're trying to secure, solidify something. That's what our intention is. And there's some terms and conditions here. Something happened in the past where we were kind of let down, and that's something we never want to happen again. And there's this maybe some rules of the game or some terms and conditions or whatever, what have you. We have a pair of pins here. Yeah, so we're moving forward to crystallize something. We're attending to the thing that needs to happen to blah 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 blah. So if we want to be secure in our own finances, if we don't want a boss, that means we need to own our own job, whether it's we buy a business, inherit a business, build a business. Basically, we're going to buy our own job. That could be self-employed or entrepreneur, business owner, investor, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. We got to do all the things, all the things, all the things that make sure that happens. Whether it takes 5 years, 5 days, 5 months, 5 lifetimes, we're going to figure that out. And so we keep coming again to the table, coming again to the table, coming again to the table, coming again to the table. And it is successful. We have the chariot here again. Now, I thought we had a triple four for a second, but actually it was the two that I was mistaking. So if I took a two as a four, we're acting with surety. Do with what I think we say set. This is a coordinate spread, but in this deck, I do it a different way. So somebody might be a Cancer rising. I'm hearing the song, it's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short walk. La da 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 dee da da da. And the thing that we're doing, what we're mastering, what we're accomplishing, King of Pentacles, there might be a little bit of petty Eddie around it. There might be a little bit of, bottom of the barrel, basic, petty, ordinary conflict. People might be hating on what we're doing or not understanding and blocking it in some kind of way because it's creating sadness around us. We're losing relationships by handling up on whatever we're handling up on. Through becoming a boss and building an empire, it is creating a little bit of distance between some people. It's repelling certain people out of our life. So these are the battle of the fallen because they're being left behind and they're becoming undesirable. And some of them are fallen. They're haters. They liked us when we were close to them in our energy or close to them in what appeared to be self-worth and value. But now that we're improving ourselves, we're improving our lives, they feel some kind of way about it. And it never came out before because we were evenly yoked. And now that it's coming out, we see who they really are, but that just means that they were benefiting from our brokenness. They preferred our unhealed self. So as we lose people, we're supposed to lose these people. These are people that we can't, it's short-sighted victory. These people are one-sided, one frame of mind, and they're of an opposing mind. They don't actually want us to have options. It's unfortunate. Okay, but they need us to be broken. That's what they need. And the fact that we're bossing up, leveling up, handling up, and that we have a big, bright future in front of us, bigger than they can imagine, that does not work for them. So that's also part of this challenge is like, as we didn't know that we were kept in an energetic barrier. If we were going to build a position of power, we're going to see that most people looked at us as in a sunken place, which actually means that they recognized that we had greater potential and they were happy that we weren't going after it. And the moment that we're going after a bigger, brighter, better life, they feel some kind of way about it. Somebody might have their minds in Leo. That's me. Yeah, so we're going to have to leave some people behind here. So we have a pair of twos. And another two. Yeah, so actually, the environment, center, and location we're in, we're not really well yoked to anybody. That a lot of people around us, we're shining brighter, and we're going to actually be worthy of bigger, brighter, better relationships. Not that we already aren't, but there's an energy around us that they're digging a hole. And frankly, To stay with them would be hell on earth. We'd be imprisoned in some way, bound to some kind of burden, if that makes any sense. There's rule, regulation, restriction. We're not going to be able to grow with them. Something's off. Yeah. Something's funny in the soup here. Something's funny in the soup here. It's just not going to grow, and we're going to discover more and more and more of that. The more we deal with them, it's going to come boiling out, and that's the truth. Sweetheart, what was working? You can get up here. You can go away. Make your mind up. Okay, sweetie. So this Four of Cups becomes the Magician on their side and the Queen of Pentacles on our side. So we're technically a golden goose. And all they're going to do is strategize on how to block. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, that's an opposer. Not an opposer, an adversary that wants to fight. They want to have a competition. They're going to give their all for it. I don't understand why. So this is why we're needing better space. We're needing to secure something. I'm curious what that looks like. It's fascinating to me. Okay. What's the nail, sweetheart? Give me a second, baby. Yeah, we really love some of the people that we're attached to. We really have a lot of people in our heart. Same cards that came out down here came out over here. So we're needing to make some changes. That's what we want as well. And actually, we might just be prepared because we're discovering that people are feeling sneaky. It's been obvious, but we're the last to know. And the more we open up our heart, the more we're in the line of danger. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles here, though, so there is some kind of relationship. There are a few people that are, excuse me. Normally I'd mute, but I got a lot going on here, as you can see. I want to know what this King and Queen is about. It's a Pentacles. So this isn't as good as I thought, because usually when you see the King and Queen of Pentacles, that means like a married couple. Okay, well, it's good here. Um, so there is somebody in our life that thick as thieves, and it's because we're both aligned in growth. We're both aligned in some type of building mode, if that makes any sense. And we're building an empire or a platform. We're making some kind of investment, sowing some type of seed here. And it might be that we need to figure out can who can help us make good decisions, because there's a lot of people we got to cut out. There's an energy here that we have to say no to a handful of people. It's not going to be a yes. It's not going to be. We've got to stay on guard in some kind of way. There needs to be boundaries and restrictions here, rules, regulations. It's not going to be where everybody can come with us where we're going, and we need to take action in the type of militaristic way to defend whatever it is that we're building. Now we have the Two of Cups out here with this. Okay. We have the Two of Cups out here with this King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like things are going to change for us. Suddenly we're going to be doing really well. And we always were working on it. However, people are going to be running back because now they see that they tricked themselves up out of their spot, that they had access to us and they did us dirty, or they had access to us and they slept on us. And so now they're going to be pulling through, coming through, wondering why can't I have me some of that? Or why didn't you tell me? I'm hearing that a lot. I'll be honest, I've had a few days off and I've been watching revenge dramas. So it's that Mike Brown effect. You know, you didn't want me when you thought I was nothing. Now that you realize I'm something, you circling the block, and we can't be doing that. Gemini, union and sync, free will. So they're double-sided or flip-floppy because they want to be connected, but it's trigger because they didn't give us anything whenever, whatever their intuition or whatever they're made out of, they were told their internal guidance system told them to leave us behind, told them to start pruning and weed whacking and that means they left us out in the cold. Essentially, they left us out in the cold, and then they're gonna realize like, oh, whoa, wait, that was the beginning. You were a diamond in the rough. I don't understand. I want some of this because now they have past history, but it was a long time ago. Even if it was just yesterday, it was another lifetime ago because we're not who we were last time we were connected to them, whether it was 5 days ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago, 5 years ago, 5 lifetimes ago. Now it's a no. It's an absolutely not, definitely not. And they don't know what to do with that. They literally cannot process that. They're left in this illusion, delusion, confusion. Their mind cannot comprehend it. And that's not our fault, not our problem. But we are connected to somebody. And this somebody is going to help us build a big something. Okay. And we might not be entirely aware that we're connected to this person. It might be that we've checked out willingly or accidentally or whatever, what have you, but we're rebuilding. And so are they. And so we can rebuild together, and they would actually very much like that. But we've got to get on the same page about standards, boundaries, policies, procedures, protocols, goals, dreams, aspirations, heart's desires, soul's ambitions. We've got to get on the same page about what we are trying to build. And I think it might be time to get into some type of union with this person. We have the Four of Pentacles, excuse me. Permiso, pardonema, mi scusi. We have the Four of Wands, Two of Cups. So that's twin flame soulmates. But it also, with the King and Queen of Pentacles, means that this is a committed connection, and we can build together. Yeah, it definitely is a connection because we are going to be letting people go. People are going to get broken up with. They're going to get purged. They're going to get bounced. Here's that Four of Pentacles. They're going to get purged. They're going to get bounced, and it's because there's standards and boundaries here. There's we've got to start making hard decisions. We got to become a little cutthroat. Something great is about to happen to us, and we might enter into a union, and there's going to be a lot of people coming around trying to figure out, hey, why can't I la di da? Hey, why can't I yada yada? It's because I have a big, bright, bigger future, and you didn't want to support me while I was struggling, so you don't get to hang out next to me while I'm succeeding. We're going to have a glow up, I feel. Is this the world card? Yeah, we're gonna have a glow up, I feel, and it's because of our heart, and also being in love is gonna make us a lot more attractive for some reason. That's a sad story. It's a true reality. They left us out in the cold, and when they realized that not everybody was gonna leave us out in the cold, they're wondering what they missed. They're wondering what they didn't see. They're wondering what they're not understanding. They couldn't have a long-term goal. They lost their patience and they detached in some kind of way. You know, that's kind of sad for you, not for me. That's how the game be. Sometimes player. Okay, yeah. So therefore, foreboding, forbidden. There's something here where they denied the blessing that we were to them, and now they're going to ask God for some more grace, and it's going to be denied. Because we're definitely having a glow up. Okay, that's a period point blank. Period point blank. Period point blank. Yeah, because we found love. And it doesn't always mean coitus copulation love. It probably does, though. It means we found somebody to be safe space for us. We found sanctuary, really, is what it is. We found harbor in the storm. This was a message about securing our spot, which means finding harbor in the storm because we're getting ready to go on a journey and a cycle of imposing some harsher boundaries. Not everybody can come with us where we're going, and we're going to need to collect and find the wherewithal to let people go as they are and to let them be as they are, knowing that we absolutely accept who they are. This is not everything that we can tolerate. Not everybody's going to be with us on the level. And you know what? We can't take everybody with us where we're going, and that's to a higher vibration. We might even be about to have a glow up of some kind. But the fourth house talks about the peace and the security that we have, where we go for comfort, for sanctuary, for solace. And honestly, there's some kind of partnership that's looming. It may not be intimate, but it is committed with the pentacles. And this individual or this energy is going to help us be more discerning and maintain a barrier to whatever's coming next because we're going into a new life phase. So just a quick prayer for all those still lost out there to illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in the seas of time, lost to the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the resplendent grace of the divine and universal oneness and unconditional love. Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. I pray that your path is ordered, your steps illuminated, and you come back through with redemption and salvation. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you be at peace, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. As always, my name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I was your oracle, and I was sent to transmit the findings for the Scorpio rising and North Node. Until we meet again, until we read again, Namaste, Dandava, Anashe, Sayonara, Tasvidanya, Avidazane. Take good care. Bye bye.